Hey y'all, welcome back to Hopped Up Beer Review. Today we are drinking Irish Whiskey Cask from Innis Gunn out of Edinburgh, Scotland. Thank you for joining us.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing. Back to do that once again. Looking forward to tonight's beverage. I've got Andy in the attic. Atticus has a shirt on, huh? I'm just noticing that. I got Jay. I am Ben. What are we
Got
drinking?
chili.
He's got broad shoulders.
Irish.
Sorry.
Irish whiskey cask.
Whiskey.
Innis Gunn whiskey.
All right.
I've been wanting to try this one for a while.
Yes. Well, when I didn't know about it until we were having the Caribbean cask with Don, and he had mentioned this, right? Was he the one that mentioned this, or we were looking it up?
Don mentioned it, and then like the very next week, I was in the bottle shop, and there it was.
Yeah. And I do note one difference between the can and our label there is this one is 6.1%.
Yeah.
That shows 7.4. So.
Yep. It's an older label.
I'm sure Andy's going to tell us all about it because, this can says it's aged 51 days. It's got various notes. It's got the master brewer.
I thought I looked at the can.
Sorry, I got us off
Cheers,
topic
mates.
there.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Now we're talking. This is a Scottish oatmeal stout. 6.1%. As the our can states. Yes. I did check that. 50 IBUs. This is noted. A Scottish stout that is matured in an Irish whiskey cask. 51 days. Has aromas of dark chocolate, espresso, and vanilla. Taste balances bitterness with a chocolate finish. Hints of vanilla, oak, and warm whiskey spice. It uses Hercules hops and then the malt of extra pale ale and amber malt and chocolate malt. So, if you think about it, this is a Scottish stout, an oatmeal stout, in an Irish whiskey cask. This brewery is from Scotland. Scotland is, around the world, more people tend to regard the Scotch whiskey as one of the peaks, higher than Irish whiskey. I do too, but I think Irish whiskey is amazing too. Well, they had been using casks. However, they were an Irish beer. We're a Scottish beer company. We want to kind of flip it over on its head and said, even though Scotland's more known for their whiskey and Ireland their stouts, we wanted to change the game. Therefore, that's why they did it. We have reviewed original and Caribbean, and it was done in the rum cask. So the original was their number one craft beer in Scotland by Innis Gunn, which was founded in 2003. It's a regional brewery. It was founded by Dougal Gunn Sharp. And remember how that's how the gun part, we were asking in the last one, where did the Innis come from? Innis means island in Gaelic, However, it is the middle name of his brother, of Dougal Gunn Sharp's brother. His middle name is Innis. Dougal grew up, you know, on his breaks from school. He would work at his father's brewery there in Edinburgh. And then
Just like every normal child.
that
right?
would be
You work at your father's
awesome.
brewery.
You know, you could have grown up the son of a shoe salesman or something, or a shoe repair. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah. So there was a fire, if you recall, in 1994 that destroyed it. So he helped to redevelop some of their old recipes after the fire. And in 2001, he was approached by the whiskey company William Grant and Sons to brew a beer to season their oak casks ahead of filling with single malt whiskey. And so that got him thinking, oh, well, let me do a flip of that. Give me your whiskey barrels that you've already used. I'm going to finish my beer in it. So.
Seems like a very mutual, beneficial relationship there.
Yeah, I recently toured another distillery, and they talked about distributing their barrels once they're through with them all over the world. Breweries, other distilleries, other wineries. I mean, I thought it was pretty unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jameson makes a whiskey that was aged in stout barrel. So it's a really good one. They have another one that's done in an IPA.
Well, anything else, Andy?
No, I'm almost enjoy this.
It's nice.
Rather lovely.
All right. As you mentioned, this is our third Innis Gunn. Did we have the Caribbean rum? We had that one with Don the last time we had an Innis Gunn, right? That's the beer that we shared with him. So yeah, if y'all haven't checked out Don's beer reviews, we'll put the link down below. Yep. We'll put the link down below, and we can you can go check him out. He does some great beer reviews over in Scotland, and absolutely love his accent. So he's very easy to listen to for sure. So, all right, with that, Jay, why don't you go first for us tonight?
Sure. Yeah, I was excited to try this one. You know, after we met with Don and he told us about it, I happened to be in the bottle shop and saw it, and I was like, well, I got to get this for us. So, you know, we've had it in inventory, I don't know, 6-9 months, quite some time, but I mean, it's not like I'm worried about it aging, being a stout. Or spoiling, I guess, rather. I think it's just rather delightful. You do get a little bit of the vanilla. There's a little bit of that espresso in there, so you guys know how I am with coffee, but it's very subtle, and it does definitely, like Andy says, it has the chocolate finish. It's blended very well. A little bit of that whiskey cask in there, but it's not overpowering. I mean, you know, this is only 6.1%, so it's very, very good and mellow. I really like it. I'm gonna probably give this. I think I'm gonna give it an 8.
All right, I'll jump in and go next. I think, you know, for me, this is it's a very balanced beer. Like Jay said, there's a couple of, you know, notes in there, but nothing really jumps out overly. I'd say that the biggest thing that I get is the chocolate on the back end. To me, that's very evident. I don't really get coffee. Typically, it takes a stronger coffee for me to be able to pull it out. So I don't really get that. But definitely get the notes of the vanilla and a little bit of that whiskey. But it's very balanced. I think it's, you know, kind of medium on the body. It's not real heavy, not light for me. But it's smooth and it's blended really well. 8 is my score as well. I think it's a really good and fun beer, and I think it's definitely one that I would love to get again if I ever come across it.
Yeah. Who knows? I might get you some more.
Wouldn't say no.
I'm really enjoying this. It's got a little thickness to it. Lots of dark chocolate. I wish there was a touch more coming through with that whiskey barrel. But Irish whiskey traditionally is like a little triple distilled. It's not always going to have that bite. But I wish it was still a few more days or months maybe in that barrel. Because I want a touch of that whiskey coming through. But
yeah, I agree, and that's why I didn't bump it. I was struggling whether to go up higher. It's like, yeah. I think it's only because it was 51 days.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's not boozy, like the Kentucky ale. Just
tell us what you really think.
Boo! And don't you get that for a review?
That's what I just thought of.
Yeah. they're going to do a collab with pickle beer or whatever.
Gosh.
Aging pickles and whiskey barrels.
Gosh. Anyway, I really, man, I like this. I'm going to give it an 8.5. This is good. Very good. And just so you know, didn't I buy the one that was when we were in Huntsville? I thought I got this one. It might still be where I've got it stashed away. That's aged in Lafroig.
Oh yeah, the special ones. Yeah,
didn't I get that one? It was in a box, and I think it's in a box with some other beer that I haven't.
Yeah, I have one, and I think you got one too, because I had already bought one that I've got like cellaring right now.
Yeah, so I need to figure that one out.
Pull that out. Yeah, I know.
You could have purchased one for yourself. This was for our own
consumption.
Yeah,
I didn't know y'all were leaving me out, or I wouldn't have.
I had already had one, so I mean, or not had one, but I had one storage.
Yeah. That is going to be an 8.2 for the Innis Gunn Irish Whiskey Cask, a beer I think that we have all enjoyed. So if you've had it, let us know down in the description what you think about it. If you haven't had it, you should be on the lookout for it the next time you are at your local store or bottle shop and grab it. If you have not had it, give it a shot. Definitely appreciate you checking out this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, cheers that notification bell. We are working on 500 subs by the end of 2025, and we could use your help if you have not subscribed. If you have, go ahead and smash that like button. That would help us out as well. We've got a bunch of links down below, as I'm sure you are aware of. We've got some Hopped Up Beer Review merch. We've got some glassware that we use on the show. We've got some hardware, software that we use to produce the show. Lots of fun stuff down there. Check all that out below. And with that, until next time, for Andy in the attic and Jay, I'm Ben. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.